study for this, for especially for your coming finals exams. So, as a reminder to you all, these techniques may or may not be so these techniques, as a reminder, may not be applicable to you. So you can continue to do your preferred techniques if you want to. So I'm just going to share some techniques to you that may be helpful to you. So first is taking good notes. So good notes equals good grades. So why should you take good? So why should you take notes? So first, writing things down that you need to remember gives you a far better chance of actually remembering them when you have to. So a study in 2014 reported that students who physically took notes had a memory boost compared to those students who took notes via laptops or via their cell phones. So this just proves that writing notes down in your papers with your pens actually helps you to remember things, especially when you need them. So next is staying organized. So you might not know this, but your study environment can greatly affect how you remember things or how you learn things. So a clean environment may help you also organize your thoughts and
Okay lang yan.
So to organize your rooms, you may use your post-its, or to organize your mali na yun nasa
Nagdadasal ko nga kanina bumagsak yung yung overpass na dun sa may district. Yung bumagsak. Sabi ko, sana bumagsak kapag galing. Sana yung big one lang.
Alam mo, sana, pagka na ng big one, sana samahan lang.
Start na! Start na! 5, 6, 7, 8.
So generally, having an organized environment helps you to organize your thoughts as well. So next point. So the next is unplug and then reconnect. So when studying, so you should always remember that first you should let go of things that may pose a temptation to you know, in your studies. So first you have to turn your TV off, shut your computers down, and set your cell phones aside, as these things may distract you from your studying. So after you've done your studies, you can reconnect to them. You can use them again. So next is don't cram. So why should you not cram? This is because cram ba? Tama ba? So why should you not cram? So this is because cramming will only deprive you of sleep, causing poor memory, lack of alertness, and overload of knowledge. This often leads to low test grades. So when you cram, you lack of sleep. So when you're in class, you won't remember things that well. So it also puts you into more stress than you are already. Than what you are already experiencing. So what can you do to avoid cramming? So you can start studying early, maybe a week or two before your major exams. Then so you should avoid procrastinating. So you should avoid saying, I can do that next week, or I can do that tomorrow, especially when you can do it now or today. So next is start studying when you feel most alert. So this means when you feel most alive or right after drinking coffee or when you feel most alert, you should start studying then. So next is start studying at intervals of half an hour. So this means that you should not study for a very long time because studying for a very long time may cause you to overstudy, and overstudying may lead to confusion, and studying for half an or for at intervals, studying at intervals. So studying studying at intervals may help you prevent overstudying, and may help you refresh your minds, and you can start again fresh. Next. So next is don't overstudy. So overstudying don't overstudy. So again, don't overstudy. So like what I've said in cramming, you should not overload your brain with information, as this will just cause an overload and you may be confused with mixing informations. So what can you do to avoid overstudying? So you can check your syllabus and identify the most important topics. So you should review only the important topics, so you would not review topics that are unnecessary. And then, if you don't know if you have studied enough, you can test yourself and you can ask yourself questions. If you still can't answer them, then maybe you should study more. But I again will say that you should study at intervals of maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour. Then after an hour of 30 minutes, you can take a break and then maybe listen to music, drink your coffee, or eat a chocolate, or maybe for 10 to 15 minutes, then again, continue your study. So next is find your zone. So everyone is different so everyone has different zones in studying. So maybe one of you likes studying while they're in bed, drinking their coffee, or under the tree where they can feel the fresh air. Or maybe some of you like studying in class where there is your classmates. You can ask them or you can work with them even if there's noise. Some of you may find that environment easy to study with. So next is studying alone or studying while listening to music. So I personally prefer studying while listening to music. So next. So last is have a break. So when studying, as I have said way back, you should study at intervals. So you should not study for 2 hours, 3 hours straight. So studying should be done at intervals of maybe 45 minutes, again 1 hour. Then after that, you should take a break. You can have your Kit Kats. So you can have your naps, 30-minute naps, 15-minute naps, and you can do everything that makes you relax and refreshes things that refresh your minds. So this will help you clear your minds of everything again, and then after clearing your mind, relaxing your minds, you can go back to studying again, and hopefully that will help you to remember things more efficiently. That's all.